Okay.
Second half as Barrett kicks off, chased down by Detoy, and he bursts out of a couple of tackles.
No, you died on
Still
Sexton.
plenty of intensity there from the Springboks.
We play on.
As de Klerk gives it off to Kitsoff. Now de Klerk. Not getting a great deal of distance on this. In fact, it's holding up in the breeze, but the little bloke goes in and recovers it. Springboks looking to free it. Damien Dalende gets it off to Etzebeth. Now de Klerk back in position. He's got to kick it. He'll have to push it harder into the breeze. He's pushed it, and it's slightly better kick. The All Blacks looking to control it, but being grabbed by Dianchi. But the All Blacks have it back, so they get their hands on it finally, and off goes the skipper, Kieran Reid.
You were too slow. You got to go.
Barrett throws a loose pass, and
no, you didn't try to make the penalty. You were the wrong way to take the consequences.
They've gone quickly. Here's Aaron Smith, slings it away. Squire, who didn't look too flash just before half-time, but he's back there. Intercept! Colby! And Cheslin Colby comes on as a replacement and scores.
Oh, he snaffles one.
Yeah, look at
the All Blacks. Yeah. You've got to question why they were trying to speed the game up from that zone. Aaron Smith with the quick tap. The shift on to Squire, who didn't look right. Anton Leonard-Brown. And then Colby, he just stayed in the right spot. It still took control to bring it in, and the Springboks, they have burst out of the changing room and they strike first.
Well, I was just about to say they have made a change at half-time, and he's introduced himself beautifully to the world of rugby, hasn't he? Cheslin Colby, fantastic intercept. So 2 opportune tries that the All Blacks have presented the Springboks, and they have gratefully accepted them, and now the margin looks pretty impressive early in the second half.
Just his second test match, his first test try, and Cheslin Colby. Boy, what an impact.
Well, he's on for Lucanio arm. So that means Creel has probably come in one. Jesse Creel has come in one. And, of course, Colby on the wing.
Great kick again by Pollard. He adds the 2. 31-17.
We have a look at it, and we get the pause on just as Anton Leonard-Brown's about to pass it. He can see the defender there, and then as he lets it go, he makes the decision, Colby, that he's going to get in that space, and he snaffles it. Excellent defensive work. Great running.
Beauden Barrett kicks off. Run down by Warren Whiteley. So a 14-point margin from a team that were 12 behind early in the game. Pollard makes sure it goes well over the hoardings.
I say this very often, Justin, but I think it's the All Blacks that have to score next.
Quite possibly.
Taylor throws. Whitelock deflects. Beauden Barrett off to Ioane. Swung away. Now the inside pass from Geordie Barrett for Whitelock. Aaron Smith. Crotty goes in. Franks hands it off to Reid. Aaron Smith again. Tuanukiapi hands it off to Scott Barrett, but there's 2 defenders. Beauden Barrett for Crotty. Driven down strongly. Snapped up by Kane. Hits off after it. Can't get it though. So Taylor hands it off for Franks, who gave it to a very much under pressure Geordie Barrett. Here's Kane, short pass to Nukiapi. Now Beauden Barrett to his brother Scott. Springboks making all the tackles. The ball's been lost forward now. Very good timing by Faf de Klerk.
From onside,
I tell you, some of the work he did there defensively in that particular passage, he made at least 3, possibly 4 tackles, and then instigated the turnover. He's defending out wide, Faf de Klerk. So this is just the last phase where he forces the error, but some of the defensive work there from the little 9 was absolutely outstanding.
Boy, we have a test match here. These are the players still to come. Coltman Perry, Tuangafasi, Patrick Tuipulotu back in the All Black mix. Adi Savia, the open side flanker, of course, and the 3 backs, Perenara, Goodhue and McKenzie. And it will be interesting to see how quickly the coaching staff go to that bench.
Yeah, absolutely. Know that the dynamic impact that the bench can have can change the game, and players that they bring on completely change the game plan as well, like the likes of McKenzie, who all of a sudden offers up a lot more problems defensively than other players on the field. So it's just about being how quickly Steve Hansen wants to go there. Marks was the man who was down.
Go first of all to Tuangafasi. He's the one we've been notified. You can see him in the foreground here in 18. He's stripped and ready to go. The Springboks have notified that Snyman will be the next one on for them, for Etzebeth.
Really good opportunity for them to work 8-9 to the right here, the Springboks. All Blacks are forced to sort of sit Ioane back because of the kicking option.
So de Klerk off to Pollard, plenty of space to work in, and Jordie Barrett gets across, makes the catch. Now Aaron Smith for Beauden Barrett. Ben Smith, who had such an impact in the first 15 minutes of the game. Now here's Reid. Darren Reid trying to bust through the tackle of Khaleesi. Tuangafasi. In fact, it's Tuanukuafi, of course. Tuangafasi due to come shortly. Taken in by Willie LaRue. Now de Klerk works it off to Creel, playing with some confidence with the ball in hand. And Jesse Creel. As de Klerk waits. Mel Herber. And penalty this time to the All Blacks.
He's on his feet.
Sam Cane,
and you're lying on it, preventing it coming back afterwards. Sam is on the right to the ball. Your shoulder out. Okay. Do you want to wait now or not? Because there's a shoulder out, I think he's going to go. Shoulders, yeah, time out, quick. Time out.
Well, he got cleaned out of a ruck, Damien Delelinde. This is the man that they're walking across to. He got cleaned out by an All Black player and he landed really awkwardly on his shoulder. I don't think there was anything illegal about the clean out, but that's certainly what caused the problem for him. He went down and he reached for his shoulder straight away, and it was quite clear at the breakdown that it was a clean out that did it.
So Tuangafasi will join the All Black contingent now, and that is for Owen Franks, and it will be Elton Yankees coming on now. This will be interesting to see how the Springboks play this, with Pollard and Yankees out there together.
So Damien Delelinde departs.
Where I was now.
Just looks initially as if Pollard's going to drift out one.
Yeah, the has to keep him an eye on that for me, yeah. It's very tight, but they're onside, okay? Are you happy to go?
Six penalties in the entire match. And Barrett looking inside the 22 here.
It's a great kick from Beauden Barrett. He really went deep into the 22 and he's created a great opportunity for All Blacks to see if they can get their driving ball working.
Taylor throws, taken down by Barrett. And they've got a good drive going here. Kane, though, had to hand it back. Smith swings it away for Beauden Barrett. But they're in a good attacking area here, but they've lost the ball. No, he said it went back. Right there was Nigel Owens.
He's on the wrong side, you've got to go. Advantage.
Flag advantage for offside. Now Kane. Reed leaves it, and Smith now gives it off to Barrett. Here comes the kick. This will be a battle in the air, but it's been nicely won by Willie le Roux.
Number 9.
And so back for the penalty. Now, what do you do here, Justin?
Well, they defended the rolling ball quite well, South Africa, but you would think that the All Blacks would probably be looking for more than just the 3. I would suggest they'll go for touch. I don't think the scrum is the perfect option from here. It's not really an ideal zone to attack from, so the line-out's more of benefit, and that's what they're going to do.
All Blacks are going to the bench again. TJ Perenara for Aaron Smith. What a contest that's been tonight. Smith and de Klerk. What can Perenara do to change it?
It's your responsibility to get the space in now, so move that side of the line, please.
2 tries last week in Nelson. TJ Perenara.
Hold on. Where is the mark, Scott? Okay, get him on you. Wait. Move, please. Get on the line. Wait. Get on the line.
Taylor throws. Squire quickly. Perenara. Here's Beauden Barrett. To the line he goes. Snapped up by Kane. Ball bounces loose for Squire. Saw the line for a moment. But again, staunch defence. Now Reed.
Release.
Tuangafasi snaps it up. Perenara goes wide. Barrett. Ball lost. And
Green 8 offside.
And offside again by the Springboks.
This is a better place for a scrum.
And that's the call. So 10 gone in the second
Number
half.
8 offside.
And the Springboks continue to lead by 14.
Discipline here, please.
The All Blacks need to score 3 times to get in front.
This is where TJ Perenara is really dangerous. With his strength, his running game, he'll be hard to contain. He'll be looking to manipulate something possibly to the left. Changes.
Yeah, the giant frame of A.G. Snyman and 19 for Etzebeth. She's a big man.
Which one?
The fella that's on now, man, he dwarfs a lot of them.
He's a massive guy, isn't he? But Etzebeth is no small man by any means either, is he?
First half, same second half.
So with Perenara's strength here to go left, it's forced Jesse Creel to defend there with Faf de Klerk, so it really opens up the right-hand side now for them just to bounce out to the right.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Right, in it goes. Pretty good scrum, Springboks. Pretty good scrum. Oh, he's gone the way of the All Blacks.
The drive is not square. The drive is not square.
Well, he said they weren't square. Not many scrums are, to be fair.
Come on, boys. Oh, it's quite a harsh one. That's quite a harsh one.
Back row. No running round.
Look like they got the initial momentum. They'll be wary now, the All Blacks. That was a good hit, an initial shunt from the Springbok that time. And they look to try and just clear this nice and quickly, Perenara and Reid.
He's got it in quickly, Perenara. And Reid is going to go blindside. No support there for him though. And well and truly shut down. Now Perenara swings it away for Beauden Barrett. Got it off to Ioane! Another one for Rieko Ioane.
Really didn't have any right to score that, the All Blacks. Beauden Barrett had a dig and then the ball was along the ground, but it's just the explosiveness of some of the quality individuals that they have, and this guy most definitely is one of them. Barrett just flicks it out the back. There's defenders there, but he just puts the hammer down and it's like lightning.
Well, Colby should have done better here. They have defended the touchline pretty well tonight, but he didn't have the strength. He went too high on Rieko Ioane, whose footwork was absolutely pinpoint accurate. Prior to that, Reid went off the back, and it was a wonderful tackle from Jesse Creel to snuff out that move, but the All Blacks rebuilt from there.
It's all good.
Lightning from a standing start there, but Colby, having scored one, he should have perhaps done a wee bit better defensively.
He was explosive, wasn't he? But it was also the fend, the palm off right into the chest for Colby, which also can propel you. He just punched him straight in the chest with that fend and then just surged forward. Excellent, excellent finish, Ioane.
Just the one goal so far tonight from Beauden Barrett. Make that two though. That is a terrific kick. And it's a 7-pointer.
Just going to have a look here at the fend and also how close he was to going into touch. Bang, there's the fend, then the step. Whoa. Blade of grass literally in it, but he was good enough, Ioane.
Yankees kicks off, claimed by Scott Barrett. The classic All Black Springbok Test match unfolding as Sam Cane rushes over the 22. Perenara back for Beauden Barrett, hanging up high for Yankees. Took it well, but now runs into some resistance right on halfway for de Klerk. Off to Mostert. De Klerk again. Creel. Oh, that's a thunderous tackle on Jesse Creel. Peter Steph du Toit as Cane wriggles out of the road. The Yankees, flat pass. He's put Mal Herber into a gap. The big prop forward sets it. Now Mostert swings it away to Creel. Kitsoff. Du Toit. Peter Steph du Toit to the 22. Beautiful pass. Whiteley almost found his man. Ball still live though. So the Springboks have still got a chance. Whiteley struggling to get to his feet. And he's not looking flash. Now du Toit away to Yankees. Pollard. Here's LaRue. And the chaser coming. Colby, they had to wait though, and Beauden Barrett controls it. And the All Blacks may well get this back. Perenara stands over it. He needs help. And he gets it from his captain, Kieran Reid. Now Perenara on the right angle to make the clearance himself. But he's going to go back to the right. Off to Tuangafasi. Just opening that angle up a bit more. Barrett deep in the in goal, but Perenara might do it himself. Holding up. Well claimed by LaRue. He's been very good at fullback tonight. Now de Klerk swings it away. And here come the Springboks again. Strong charge there by Pollard to Clerk. Here's the new man, Sneyman, kicks off. Yankees floats the pass to Whiteley, and oh, what a move! Dianchi in again.
Oh! The Springboks have brought some razzle-dazzle to Wellington. Man, that was good. It really was. Perenara couldn't find the touch. The skill set of LaRue to keep the ball in play. And then the shift in the midfield by Malherbe. The offload. Excellent from Yankees. A little goose step. Whiteley. And then this boy, he can shift. Man, Dianchi. What a finish. What a try from the Springboks.
What quality at the end of that move. What quality from Yankees. Sometimes vilified about big games in New Zealand. He has absolutely delivered some really good offense there, attracting 3 tacklers, giving so much opportunity on the outside. Still so much for this fella to do, though. Big left foot step, and that's blown it out again from the All Blacks' point of view. Patrick Tuipulotu is up for them, so too is Damien McKenzie. The Springboks are looking at Francois Lowe. The benches are coming thick and fast now. The All Blacks so often have relied on them, never more so than tonight.
Really like the way that this guy Pollard and Yankees have combined already so far in this game. Some nice wide passes, finding space. Pollard was the one who crashed it up first, and the Yankees drifting across field. Perfect.
Right from the sideline, and not this time from Andre Pollard. But the Springboks have scored 5 tries tonight and lead by 12.
So the All Blacks 3 changes because Jack Goodhue goes on for Leonard Brown. Tuipulotu is out in the middle, and that's for Scott Barrett. Geordie Barrett goes for Damien McKenzie.
A couple of pivotal shifts in that from Sneyman and also from Malherbe to keep that momentum going.
In fact, Tuipulotu makes way. Liam Squire makes way, so he goes into the lock, and of course Scott Barrett on the side.
Right, the kickoff is taken down by Franco Mostert. Left to Clerk. He's going to kick it. And again being held up in the breeze. In fact, it's being grabbed quickly by Perenara, but there's a flag up.
He needs to get that right, Faf de Klerk. He's been excellent tonight, don't get me wrong. I know it's critical, but that's the 3rd time now that he's not managed to get some decent yardage in his box kicks, and it will prove costly at some stage. Changes again, Smithy.
Yeah, just Tim Perry in the front row for Carl Tuingafasi.
I think he's been excellent. Tuinuki Afe tonight, I think he's had an excellent game. Boy, his star really is shining. He's just going from strength to strength to strength.
Cody Taylor grabbed down. Oh, Scott Barrett fired it off the back. There was nobody home. So they've had to retreat 15 metres. Perenara is offside to Clerk on this occasion. So the referee has the arm out. Now Perenara for Beauden Barrett. There's Goodhue. And he's going back to the penalty.
I don't know. He may have got it right, Nigel Arms. I actually thought TJ Perenara's hands were on the ball, which means that Faf de Klerk can come through. He was happy with the angle he came from. He just simply said you got the timing wrong, which implies that maybe Perenara didn't have his hands on it. But if Perenara did, he was fine to come through there and make the tackle.
Well, that's some kick. He's knocked it forward, but there's a flag up. So that is some kick from Beauden Barrett. Right, 20 minutes to go. Cody Taylor throws it to Whitelock. All Blacks have it. Looking strong. Cody Taylor going close. Taylor goes, Taylor scores.
Well, think about where that penalty was awarded. It was with no angle in around about the 40-odd metre mark, and Beauden Barrett was courageous enough to go for the jugular. He got the ball out just short of the 5 here, so the All Blacks were able to launch a rolling maul. They were really well set. Cody Taylor eventually gets his hands on the ball, stays composed. It was a little disjointed. The work of Perenara as well. Then they shift a little to the left. Excellent work from the forwards up front, and Perenara chimes in as well.
Well, I'll be pleased about that, because the line-out was outstanding in terms of how it confused the Springboks in terms of their line-out defence, because they had actually, he was the third jumper. He got the ball. He was the third guy lifted in that situation with Sam Whitelock right at the back, and that meant that the Springboks were not able to initially hit that drive. That's where they got the momentum.
We have seen 10 tries in the Test match tonight. Here's Beauden Barrett. No good. Nine Test tries now for Cody Taylor, as the All Blacks draw to within 7. Taken down by Jack Goodhue.
Move!
Perenara away for Kane. Falls for Tuangafasi. Ball been knocked forward by the Springboks in the tackle. Now McKenzie away for Crotty.
Away, Green, move!
Taken down by Mel
Advantage over
Herber.
the knock on.
Now Whitelock. Well, big defence by R.G. Snyman. Beauden Barrett for Tui Pelotu. Got it away to Kane. Here they come. Taylor. Driven down in the tackle of Pollard. Tuangafasi running onto it. Perenara for Beauden Barrett. Short for Whitelock to Scott Barrett. Now McKenzie. Off now for Ioane. Makes it to halfway. Perenara. Back inside to Whitelock. Still there for the All Blacks. Ben Smith lends his weight.
Advantage.
They're going to get a penalty out of this. So Beauden Barrett, short for McKenzie. And they'll have to go back and play the penalty.
When you can
Well, the
you
Springboks now just conceding a few. That's 8 in the game. As a comparison, the All Blacks only 3.
And Beauden Barrett, he's been superb with his line kicking tonight. Does he go again deep into the 22 to set the driving maul up?
Well, the Freedom Cup currently held by the All Blacks at stake tonight, and on the left, the Rugby Championship.
Big frame of Wilco Low in jersey 18 for Mel Herber for the Springboks.
"16 minutes left in a memorable Test match." Taylor throws deep. Just tipped by Reid. He did really well there. Tuangafasi charges over the top of de Klerk. Now Beauden Barrett gets a short pass away to Goodhue. With Perenara. Here's McKenzie. Damien McKenzie. Danger time here. If he gets to run, and he pops it up for Perenara. Ben Smith away for Goodhue. He finds Taylor. The All Blacks closing in on the line again. Swung away. Tui Pelotu couldn't hold it. So advantage being applied here. Marks back for Yankees, and the educated left boot of Elton Yankees gets the Springboks out of trouble.
Good time for the Beast to come on.
Stop it, Pascal.
Tendai and Kamawera.
1-6.
And jersey 17 for Stephen Kitsop, who's been outstanding tonight.
He has.
Done everything very, very well.
just as he did in Cape Town last year.
And also the captain goes. So Francois Lowe and 20 for Sia Khaleesi.
You got cramp, is it?
Well, vast experience coming on there. The Beast is playing in his 105th Test match. Francois Lowe is 61st. And just what you need in the last 15 minutes is experience.
Yeah, that's right. Players that have been there and are not overawed by the situation of being ahead at the moment in this Test match. Stay composed.
Let's keep this good team.
Add their guidance to players that probably haven't been in this position before against the All Blacks.
Well, the Springboks have handed the captaincy for this last 15 minutes to Warren Whiteley.
Wait. Time on.
Taylor throws. Scott Barrett wins it. Ball knocked down. Almost qualifies a penalty.
Yes.
From Peter Steph du Toit. As Perenara slings it away for Beauden Barrett.
Hands away, Green! You lost hands away!
Now Whitelock to good. He's striding into the gap. He's got support from Perenara. Can't quite make it. Run down by Whiteley. Now they need to turn it quickly. Ioane gets there and he's lost it. And penalty against the Springboks. Needed one more pass, but nobody home. But the Springboks concede. And Sam Cane will have to get attended to. Lovely run by Jack Goodhue.
Ever since he's entered into this game, he's just run aggressive lines at pace.
Number 15, cynical offside.
And it's really opened the Springboks up. If it hasn't, it's resulted in quick recycle ball.
Good call here, Justin. They're going to have a look here for cynical offside, and that might mean a card.
I've just confirmed in my AR what my initial thoughts were, which you won't clearly behind the Heimer's foot, and you can't dive over anyway to make a tackle like that. You must stay in the feet. And that's a line break, and that's a yellow card offence, okay?
So away goes Willie le Roux.
That'll make Kieran Reid's decision easier now. Goodhue just runs hard inside to Perenara. Whiteley, look at him putting in the big strides, does well to clean TJ Perenara up, and where's Billy le Roux there? You can see him at the back of the breakdown, steps through. He was a good metre offside.
You don't want me to explain that to you again? He was offside and dived over. Are you happy with that? Okay, fine.
Yeah, again, I think they were about 6 or 7 of the last penalties in a row on the bounce, so it was in the danger zone and it was repetitive, so probably the right decision, I would imagine.
Shoulders, standards.
And obviously they're a man down in the back line. The way they've defended here and set up for Beauden Barrett, it's definitely on for him to bounce out left, no doubt about it. A lot of problems for Faf de Klerk on deep.
So Reid looking for the ball. Oh, it's a pressure scrum. He has to give it off to Perenara. Eventually shut down. Reid is there again to carry it on. Snapped up now by Tim Perry.
Stay back. Stay back.
As the All Blacks continue to rumble through the middle. Perenara now goes wide off to Ioane. This time they close him down. And they do a good job too.
Cheslin Colby.
Well, they've taken it quickly, the Springboks, and Faf de Klerk has put a great kick in.
And that was ambitious to take a quick throw in inside their own goal line. Faf de Klerk, excellent clearance and great defence, as I was about to say, from Cheslin Colby. Ioane T-boned him big time, looked to power over the top of him. He was equal to the task this time.
All Blacks go to the bench again. Ardie Savea and 20 for Sam Cane. Springboks are going to go at 16 for 2. So Malcolm Marks makes way for Bongi and Mbonambi.
No, I didn't see it, no. I'm sorry.
Closing in on the last 10 minutes of this test match. As Taylor throws, Scott Barrett wins. Perenara to Beauden Barrett. Ioane. Now Tui Pelotu. Perenara serves it up for Salvia. Here is McKenzie. Damien McKenzie trying to stay away from the touchline. Perenara away for Tuangafasi. Adi Savia pops it up nicely to Perenara. Barrett. Tui Pelotu moving it out towards centre field. And lost forward by the All Blacks.
On the floor, lost forward.
They're hanging in there, South Africa. They are only hanging in there by a thread, but they're doing enough at the moment. And some of the impact off the bench, obviously McKenzie there, scintillating break, but we've already mentioned Goodieu, Tui Pelotu. A couple of really aggressive, good over the advantage line charges from him.
They have scrambled well at times, though, have they? Gee whiz, look at that's Whiteley again. Warren Whiteley, a key defender there.
Well, Springbok great Joel Stransky said before the game that he thought Warren Whiteley had to stand up tonight. I think he has.
Oh, he has. He's been excellent.
So Willie le Roux won't be back until there's only about 3 minutes left in the match.
Back. Don't go out.
Been under the pump, the Springboks. They really need a good solid scrum and nice clearance here.
Set.
To relieve some pressure.
It's holding nicely. So back it goes. Pollard will clear. And he drills it hard. Andre Pollard, and that's a lovely kick.
It's an excellent clearance. I have noticed they've gone a little bit conservative, though. They've not competed in a line-out for the last half a dozen. They're happy to stay down.
All Blacks keen to get this in quickly. Taylor. Again, not competing. Scott Barrett wins it. Beauden Barrett. Short pass from Crotty to Goodhue. To Pelotu. Charges on again. He's carried the ball well. Savia, Beauden Barrett got it off to Goodhue. Springboks having to tackle a lot now. Here's McKenzie. It's there again for Perenara. Tuangafasi lays it there. Perenara again for Beauden Barrett. Again it's Patrick Tui Pelotu. Crotty reaches up, gives it back to Beauden Barrett.
Okay. 19 green offside.
And the arms up again, and the All Blacks, the beneficiaries of a lot of second half penalties. Short pass, bounces clear, but it's play on. Here's Perry.
Hands away.
Perenara now to Beauden Barrett. McKenzie goes wide. Ioane's got speed. Great defence though.
It's in touch.
And they're in touch.
No advantage, 19 green offside.
And he's going back. Long advantage played by Nigel Owens.
I think they'll be saying we're a bit lucky there. No, that's a genuine line break and an opportunity to score a try, and probably 4 or 5 phases on from the penalty advantage. So they are riding Lady Luck at the moment, the All Blacks, no doubt about it. But the Springboks are guilty of just too many penalties, Smithy, aren't they? They're just giving them away all the time now.
They are. And maybe that's a sign of just a bit of weariness, and of course they're a man down still. So there's a lot of desperation. 34,182 fans here tonight. Absolutely gripped by this confrontation between these two great rivals.
If I think there's another one that deserves to be dealt with more than a penalty, it will be dealt with by another yellow card. So, of course you can, and I'll wait until you let me know when you finish speaking to them.
Goes back to 2013 at Ellis Park. Nigel Owens was the referee. What a test that was.
Yes.
What a test. And
he wants a chance to tell his team about the discipline, so
Wellington.
when he's ready, I'll put the clock on. So wait, okay?
Yeah, so the reason I sort of made the point about saying the Springboks have stopped competing at line-outs, are staying down. They're happy to defend you just can't be happy to defend against the All Blacks. If you let them pattern and get into their movements, they'll just keep coming and coming and coming at you. You've got to start throwing some punches yourself. Compete, make it hard for the All Blacks, but they're not doing that at the moment, South Africa. They're just happy to defend. It's not working because they're giving away penalties, inviting the All Blacks into the game.
They're not going to compete here either. So they give it to Kieran Reid. And here go the All Blacks. Taylor's got it trapped in the back.
Springboks can't drag it down, they're on a general warning.
Here is Ardie Savea with the ball. Still going. He's still wrenching it around. He scores! Terrific strength by Ardie Savea, and the All Blacks are in striking distance.
Oh, terrific strength, all right. Again, like I said, they're happy to stay down and try and let the All Blacks come at them and defend. Well, you've got to be better than this, because the All Blacks, once they got momentum, see number 20 gets his hands on the ball, Ardie Savea, but it's the strength when he gets isolated. He's upright. He is upright there, and he's just too powerful. Excellent work again from TJ Perenara in the try assist.
Well, big kick this for Beauden Barrett.
Good work.
Massive on the angle. Hold your breath.
Oh, again. Wow. Springboks still lead.
He must just about be due back, is he? Willie le Roux, surely.
About a minute and a half, yeah.
Minute and a half, yeah. Off the poles again. That's what, twice tonight for Beauden Barrett. Oh, game on. 5 minutes. Do not go anywhere.
Who's engages, we can go.
Yes.
Because we said 10 and then he comes
Yeah,
up.
but make sure that they engage, okay? Right or left? Right
Yes.
or... Huh? Okay.
Elton Yankees to kick off. Wouldn't the Springboks like to get it back? Well, they won't with a kick like that. Taken by Perenara. And he plays the percentages.
Absolute belter of a test match this has been.
Unbelievable.
Well, what a time for Liam Coltman to run on in 16. For Cody Taylor, outstanding again tonight.
Well, they won't
Keep the space, boys.
have too many more important lineouts, South Africa, than this one. They need to get this right. They can really chew up some time if they can win this and start piecing some phases together and maintaining the ball. It'll really drain the clock, but they need to get it right in the first place, which is win the lineout. Throw jumper lifters.
Mbonambi throws, and his big man Snyman pulls it in. Mbonambi holds, but it's gone down, so it'll need to be cleared by de Klerk. Off it goes to the beast. Oh, he had his kicker's eye off the ball, Francois Lowe. So here come the All Blacks. Here's McKenzie. Left it behind so it didn't go into touch. Still live. Charging onto it goes Perry. Now Beauden Barrett looking to go through the gap.
Penalty zone as well.
Now Crotty. At least Ben Smith it is. Savea there again. Perenara slings it off to Ioane. Desperation defence here as Perenara hands it up to Tui Pelutu. Perenara again, knocked on.
Oh, I'm with you.
Oh, dear.
I'm with you. Everybody on the edge of their seats. If they aren't on the edge, they're up, standing. Willie le Roux comes back. The McKenzie break. Francois Lowe was the man to make the mistake. Excellent work here from Ben Smith. to secure the ball. They swing it back across. Pollard on defence. Colby has a dig. And as it comes back, the error is from, I think it's Tuangafasi, who just reaches and can't hold on to it. Oh, the drama in this test match, and we're not done yet.
Anything clear and obvious. Otherwise, as we've done all game.
3 minutes. Springboks haven't won in New Zealand since 2009.
So this is a really hard area now for tactically deciding what to do, South Africa. Now, they could phase from here and try and maintain the ball for 3 minutes and dictate the test match. However, if they showed some ill discipline with attacking from here, they would quite often, they could either turn the ball over or concede a penalty in a kickable zone. But clearing it from here will give it back to the All Blacks to launch line-out game plan assault on them. So what do they decide?
Well, they've got two kicking options. Of course, they've got both their first 5/8s out there, and Pollard and Yankees. So they've got those two options.
Yeah, but if they kick for touch, the All Blacks will have 3 minutes to come at them, won't they?
It's way too deep to want to hold on to the ball with 3 minutes to go. That's the problem.
Yeah, it is. It's a real conundrum.
Pollard deep in the in-goal area. He wants it in. He's Nigel Owens, and so to Clerk. Here's Pollard. And he thumps it into touch, but it hasn't gone very far. In fact, it's only gone midway to the 22.
So enter Liam Coltman, and will the Springboks compete here?
No way they will. And they're very vulnerable at the moment to the drive. I think they need to stay down and they need to get organised.
So Coltman. Ball's gone down. It went back okay. Here's Savia shoving a few out of the road. Held up on the tackle, but the All Blacks still going.
Come away.
Perenara hands it up to the captain, Kieran Reid. Perenara saw a chance, didn't make it. Savia hands it up for Tuangafasi. Reid is going to be at halfback. They have another go. Savia stands over it, gets close. Another crack by the All Blacks. It's almost on the line. Oh, hello.
It's shot. And the it's shot. Scrum down forward.
And they're going to put a scrum down here.
Yes.
Well, he's never kicked one. He's never kicked one, Beauden Barrett. Drop key. Yeah, drop key.
Well, Mackenzie's floating around too. He might have.
No.
But what happened there? I don't understand what happened.
No, I didn't.
The ball came back on the Springboks side.
I'm not guessing anything there.
So what's he ruled? Did you hear what he said there at all, Smithy? I don't quite get what happened.
Well, it was Mbanambi that just burst away with ball in hand.
Let's go, boys.
Perenara was claiming that a Springbok would not release.
Standards.
There's all sorts of yelling and screaming going on, and this is the end result. So who have we got? Mackenzie on the right, Barrett on the left.
Well, this is going to be it. Last roll of the dice for the All Blacks.
Right, so in it goes from Perenara. Scrum goes down and they'll have to reset it. So the scrum has to continue.
Look at Creel. He's making his way out to talk to Colby and also to Vili LaRue there, because I do feel that the way this setup is with Beauden Barrett, Crotty and Goodhue, and then really wide Ioane to the left, that's the danger zone. Baf de Klerk has to stay close to the scrum. He has to, because Reid and Perenara are too dangerous. So massive for Creel and also Colby to defend that zone to the left as we're looking at it.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
This is it.
Stay there.
Perenara waits. Wide goes to Beauden Barrett. Here's Crotty running hard. Springboks driving hard over the top. It'll come back for Perenara. He gets it off to Beauden Barrett.
Hands away. Stay out.
Perenara once more. Now for Kieran Reid.
Move away.
All Blacks can't make any mistakes. Tuangafasi. Perenara for Beauden Barrett. Goes back into the heavy traffic.
Stay out.
But he lays it. And Reid is going to... Tuangafasi picks it up. Now Coltman. Are they lining up a drop kick?
Damien McKenzie's in position.
There's a few here that could do it. Damien McKenzie the most likely. Now Savia. Barrett poised as well, but the All Blacks making some ground.
No one there for the drop go anymore.
Hands away. Back.
Perenara looks away to his left. Goes short though. Springboks holding on. Savia's going to have a crack. Again, driven to the turf. Reid and Coltman this time.
Stay back.
Now Perenara swings it well to Barrett. McKenzie. Oh, the ball's being knocked down. The Springboks are going to survive this, and they have scored a famous victory.
What an incredible test match we have witnessed. The emotion from South Africa. They were faced with a mountain of Everest proportions to climb coming here. Look at the way that it means tears of joy. They put everything into this, as did the All Blacks. Oh, it's been a belter of a test.
Every picture tells a story. Look at Peter Steph du Toit. That's how much it means. A famous win, and fully deserved too. They led at half-time, and they were in control for vast periods of the game, and then had to defend. And boy, does this open up the Rugby Championship.
And again, the questions will be asked. They were there, they were in a good zone for a drop kick, but they persisted in trying to go for the try, the All Blacks, and they managed to hang on the Springboks.
Boy, the return bout in Pretoria in a few weeks' time will be well worth watching. In the meantime, of course, the All Blacks have to go to Argentina and meet the resurgent Pumas as well. Okay, let's hear from the winning captain, Sia Kolisi.
Thanks, Grant. Well, Sia, explain your emotions now. You must be on top of the world.
No, I'm very, very happy for what happened today. You know, it's been a tough couple of weeks for the boys, and I think the way we carried ourselves this week, and the way we worked hard and believed in ourselves, you know, it's been really a really good week. I have no words. I can't, I can't say much.
I'll try and help you. How about that defence tonight at times? Unbelievable.
Yeah, our main thing is effort with the team, and we've let ourselves down in the past couple of days. I think we showed a little bit of what we can do. We haven't achieved much yet. We must still make sure that we build on what we did. We started tonight. Just the belief in this week, the way we cared ourselves, and all we have is each other. You're away from home. And the boys just backed each other today.
You've always put serious pride in your set piece. The line-out was strong again tonight, and at times you had the All Blacks backpedaling in the scrum.
Yeah, it's what we're struggling. It's weird how last week we were struggling in the scrums, in a little bit of the set piece. And today, you know, we didn't do anything different. It's just a belief and backing the guy next to you. So that was the most important thing that we had to do today. And I got to give credit to the coaching staff. They've kept calm. They haven't put any pressure on us. There hasn't been a different week. It's been the same as we've been preparing each and every week. And I think it's just the mindset that came with this week. They believed in us and backed us this week.
I see, to beat the All Blacks, you have to go for 80, almost 80 plus minutes, and you have to find 23 great servants within your side. You've done that.
Yeah, I think that's all we wanted to do today, just to give our best and give the 100% we can for each other. Make sure the guy next to you respects you after the last whistle, and that's what we did. We gave ourselves a chance, and I think the boys did well. Should be proud of ourselves, but there's a lot more work to do.
You must be so looking forward to going home and having another crack, eh?
Yeah, just want to see the families and obviously just chill with the boys tonight. We're traveling early in the morning. Yeah, it's been a really good week, and yeah.
Absolutely, congratulations. One epic test match, and you're the great victors. Well done.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Yes, he's a proud man, and why not? And the Springboks are absolutely thrilled and delighted. Six tries to 5. The All Blacks scored more tries, but the Springboks won the game. Well, we've heard from Sia Khaleesi. Let's get the other side of the story now from Kieran Reid with Smithy.
Well, Kieran, fortunately we don't have to do many of these, but we have to suck this one up. They just outlasted you, really.
Yeah, 100%. You've got to give them all the credit in the world, the way they defended that second half. You know, we threw everything at them, and you know, my boys kept working hard. You know, but South Africans really defended outstandingly well, and obviously deserved that win.
And people will say knock-ons, ball handling, but that was about pressure.
Yeah, it was. You know, they came off the line and really put our skills under pressure, and I think they scrambled well as well. And once we got around them, so you know, we'll give them that credit, and they certainly deserve the win. You know, they put us under pressure, and we didn't quite respond the way we needed to.
No, well, you conceded 24 points in the first half, which is so unlike you guys. What was the message at that point?
Yeah, you know, it's disappointing. I think it just shows we're just a little bit off the pace there. So. Credit to the way they scored their tries around the outside and stretched us. So, no, we just wanted to really build phases. You know, we're probably just guilty of not looking after the pill. So we tried to do it in the second half, but obviously not quite enough.
Well, you've got to regroup very quickly. You're on the plane later next week, but man, something more to play for now all of a sudden.
Yeah, most definitely. Look, it's obviously really disappointing. Didn't want to finish our home season this way. You know, but hey, we're a team. We've got to bounce back. It's championship still on the line, and now we've got to travel and do well there. So, as I said, I give the Springboks all the credit in the world for the way they played tonight. My boys will learn a lot of lessons out of tonight as well, and you know, not the way we want to finish at home, but you know, we'll keep moving forward.
Sure you will. Thank you very much. Hard luck tonight.
Cheers, mate.
So the two skippers, Sia Khaleesi firstly, and then Kieran Reid. And if Rassie Erasmus thought that his job was on the line in this game, he can pretty much book the plane ticket to Japan next year already. Rassie, you can do that. So 24-17 at half-time, the Springboks led, and they won the game 36-34.